By 9 a.m., students carrying placards reading "We don't want the head teacher" stormed Koboko Municipal premises, protesting the failure by authorities to address their concerns within the 3 days ultimatum issued last week, demanding the transfer of the head teacher.
We used to perform. We used to hear that. Nyangilia used to perform, but
the learners, joined by their prefects, accused the head teacher, Mr. Bidavudrate Nehemiah, of alcoholism, destruction of school resources such as trees for charcoal, mismanagement of time, corruption, decline in the academic performance, and collapse of co-curricular activities, including unfulfilled promise to the players. They also cited inappropriate speech, including abusive language during assemblies, a declining school reputation, reduced enrollment, lack of support services such as guidance and counseling, leading to cases of immorality and student pregnancies, mismanagement of resources, continued cutting down of trees, failure to renovate school structures such as dining hall windows, despite school contribution, insecurity resulting in disappearance of school properties, especially for the girls, and poor maintenance of the school bus. This was presented to the authorities in a well-documented petition titled "The Cry of Students of Nyangilia Secondary School."
Then there is also downfall of the school in terms of curricular activities.
The petition prompted security team and education officers to convene for an indoor meeting with the students, prefects, and teachers to discuss the concerns. At this level, the media was not permitted to attend. However, at exactly 4 p.m., the Deputy RDC of Koboko held a final meeting with the students where he announced the resolution to send them home for 1 week. Students were only given 10 minutes to vacate the compound.
I am giving you 10 minutes. We had the teachers, we had the security members, and we also had PTA. The issue here is that there are a lot of issues. The students are complaining about the head teacher and also poor learning environment. And we, as security, after consultation with other stakeholders, including the board, chairperson, the PTA, and the teachers, we resolved that allowing these students to be here for some other time may cause a lot of havoc, because already they were becoming rowdy, and their wordings is that they want to destroy the resident of the head teacher and also kill the head teacher. So that one prompted us to decide to first of all put them away for at least a week.
They have not only targeted the head teacher, they have been even stoning teachers when they are in class at night, when teachers are moving around carrying prep. So generally there is a fear that has developed among the teachers, and psychologically they are not ready.
Some students whose identity we choose to protect showed us the extent of environmental destruction. This includes fruit and mahogany trees reportedly cut down for charcoal, something students say is contributing to adverse weather effects.
When I joined here in Senior 1, that was 2020, the environment not used to be like this. Nyangilia is known to be like a forest. You know, trees were everywhere and shade was all everywhere. And you find now reaching this extent now, people are really, their education is really going in a wrong direction with the trees.
By the time of this report, the head teacher had reportedly fled his home. However, charcoal was visibly being burnt around his neighborhood, suspected to be from the trees cut. However, in our efforts to speak to the accused head teacher, he declined to speak to media. I understand. We have not looked for you in a bad intention, but we feel since you're the person accused, we could talk to you. Allow me. Some students did not welcome the security decision.
Nothing that we have done, and they're just there chasing us, and people like us who are very far, we don't know how to reach home at this moment. How do they expect us to leave in 10 minutes and we don't have homes here, and we don't have money that we can use as transport? What's wrong with them?
Me, I'm hurt about the decision because getting our school fees to be paid for, it's not an easy thing. Me, I've just joined Senior 5 recently. I have now stayed at school 2 weeks because I stayed at school here 2 weeks because I was lacking school fees for.
Security says the students have been sent home for 1 week to allow the stakeholders to carry on independent investigations levied against the head teacher. The learners of Nyangilia Secondary School are expected to return back to school on Monday next week, accompanied by their parents. Rashul Adid, NTV Tonight in Koboko Municipality.